Hello, welcome to my channel, The Ivy's Grove, and we are just going to redo my altar. Maybon has been done, so I'm going to get ready for Samhain as well as for the full moon tomorrow, as well as the dark moon in Scorpio later in the month. So, yeah, so enjoy me redoing my altar for the holiday of Samhain. Hopefully everybody is doing okay this weekend. I know a lot of us witches, this is our favorite time of the year. You know, when I was starting in my craft in the early 90s, you know, it was still the people outside of the craft always loved spring and hated winter, and while we coming in the craft were really starting to like the fall and everything, and more of the darker aspect of the year. So my husband took our goals to go a little hiking. I have my the house to myself. So figured this is a great time to record and do my altar. I do have the way I have the ring, the light ring, and where the camera is hooked up. You can see this. I have another one on the other side. You just don't see it. And right up against, there's a small space between my altar and my desk. I have an old office desk. So, and I can't move it. I can't really move it. I can move it, but then it's between where it is it's between two windows. And then underneath not only did we put it there for symmetric reasons, but also on the floor underneath the desk where the chair, when you push the chair in, that's the heater. So even if I want to move the desk a little further to move the camera ring out, I can't do it. So, but I will show you what I'm putting in on that side. There's going to be a couple elements that I'm pulling out that's going to be put back in. And because, you know, sometimes you don't need to fully, completely, you know, everybody's taste is different. And just kind of showing you that sometimes, you know, you don't need to fully change it up for the season. All right. A lot of mess on this one. I'm thinking next year in the spring I'm gonna leave this bare. It's been a couple of years So I've done just a bare, the bare altar. I did it for years and years and years until roughly 4 years ago I started getting cloths and just draping it over. So I'm thinking next year, probably in spring, and then for the whole year up to probably after Embark, I'll see how I feel. That whole year of 2023, I'll just keep this bare for the most part. Like no cloths. Okie dokie. So I use the Florida water. That's a recipe for Mickey Mueller. On this house by my room. It really does smell nice. I know the full moon is tomorrow. I'm probably just gonna like light a candle inscribed of what I want to bring for the full moon. With its some oil and herbs for the property for the harvest. I'm gonna focus on the harvest full moon, not so much um the astrology. I know it's been a big thing. It's been a big thing with the whole astrology thing since 2020 when we had 2020 was we had an average of on average 4 to 5 planets that was retrograde, and there was like 3 days where we had 6. For 3 days we had 6 planets in retrograde, and before one of those planets went back in 2020, and even the rest of it. I did hear, I watched Paula's the Witch's Cauldrons about the whole full moon in Aries and how we pretty much have a decent amount of retro, some similar to 2020. We have like 4 or 5 retrogrades right now. So yeah, I think since 2020 there's been a boom of the whole astrology thing. I'm kind of like a basic thing when it comes to that. As much as I would love to dig in, my focus is on other stuff, which is fine. So where is my cloth that I chose to use? Oh, there it is. So I am putting this on. I got this at Joann's Fabric. I'm gonna fold this because it doesn't cover the whole thing. So if you're hearing a little bit of banging, I gotta talk to my husband about the wobble of the altar. It's not the altar, it's the floor. So we need to put something underneath. I'm gonna be reusing this because it's still fall. Just add a little bit of color to it. Let's see. I had to put it right here. I'm gonna move something to get something. Oh, excuse me. think I'm going to use, it's been a while since I've used these. I have 2 of these. I got these 10 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago. And in the Celtic tree, I think we're still in, it depends. Like, I know with Mickey Amelia's, her papers that you buy each of the tree year, her months are a little bit different than, say, purchasing a book from somebody from in Ireland or England who practice the sacred trees of the year. I believe she says they're both within like a month from each other. So I'm trying to think. I think we're in the beginning of the with Mickey Amelia. I think it's the beginning, or the beginning of the Ivy month. I think it's a week or 2 from here. We're probably gonna go somewhere else. So, yep. So I'll be using these for the altar candles. These, I'm not gonna do real flowers for Samhain. Think about maybe doing a live plant for like November or around Christmas time. And then I pick these up. Be over here on this side. A couple things I'm going to be putting back that that was on my altar for Maybon. Is the acorn that lights up. You can kind of see it. Put this over here. Bowl of sassafras and walnut. The walnuts and the acorns I found on the ground on my walk. Let's see. I'm gonna add a couple of fake ones, and then later on I'll grab there's a couple that fell outside that I will snatch up later. this one, let me take these out for a minute. Yeah, this one I got at the Dollar General for about $2. They'd be great for altar. And then about down the street, there was an abandoned cafe thing. Who knows how long that was closed. And yesterday I drove by it to head somewhere and I saw it was open and it was a farmer's market, as in, not as in like an actual farmer's market, as it's going to be open year round. They're going to have stuff for the seasons and everything else. So I grabbed a nice red pepper. There was something else I grabbed, and I grabbed these. And yeah, we put here. Called gourd. Okay, just trying to figure something out here. My little charcoal grabber holder. Put that over here. My incense burner, my loose incense burner. This thing's gonna retire as a incense burner very soon. I have very little beach sand left that I got from Connecticut. I didn't get a chance to fill up the big thing, so whatever I have left, I have a little bit more. I'm thinking that's gonna be gone by Yule. I did pick up a at an antique store a new used brass incense holder for charcoal disc. So yeah, this one's gonna be retired for being an incense burner, because this you're gonna need sand because to hold off the heat. Because if I was to try to pick it up without it, it just gets too hot. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe that might be moved. I don't know yet. Let's see. This one, I have plans for this for next year. This bowl, which originally I got it blessed during the Mabon season. It's gonna be blessed for Samhain as well as as well as Yule, and then after that it's gonna be put somewhere else. Oh, maybe I can. No. Yeah, leave it there. It's good. Let's see. Thing about when you do your altars, you know, what you have in your head, what you think, but sometimes you gotta play around with it sometimes. That right there. My pumpkins. I've been collecting pumpkins lately. The last couple of years, I grabbed a new one, so they were having a pumpkin at each side. I have an orange one, and I don't know where it went. I know it got packed up, but it'll probably show up after the season. this one I got at the antique store. And it's a tea light holder with the pumpkin, so when it glows, then I'm going to put him here. Excuse me. Alright. I usually don't put decks on altars, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put this one in. I'm thinking about putting another New Year thing starting probably Samhain, is put a deck that I'm going to be working with on my altar. So this will be here. Right here. Candle holder. Candle snuffer. This, my altar. I got this, yeah, I think I said this. I think I got this like 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, at a shop in Connecticut. I can't think of the name of it. I'm so sorry. And this one just called to me and I just looked at him. I kept being, I don't know. I think it was saying to me that I'm gonna be on its altar, and it's been on the altar since. The only time it wasn't is often when I'm moving stuff, getting it off to clear it and change it, or when we move. So yeah, I always have some type of maple leaf. I have a couple, but like some tea light candles, what have you. I think I have one left. The other two kind of broke. They were Dollar Tree store, but it worked for the time. This is just like a pottery thing. It has two small fuzzies to just so it doesn't get scraped up. This is by Witchcraft Artisans Alchemy. It's called Dark Harvest Nights. And, you know, they're a little pricey, but, you know, if you can't make stuff, if you're more of a buying, they're a little pricey, but the trick is you don't burn all of it. You know, you want to keep it, burn one, keep 3 for next year, burn another, it'll last you for 4 years if you just, don't burn them all. I think I put you. Put you right in here. I'm trying to think anything else. I always have you. This one and this one, no matter what, these two are always on my altar. Here. Thinking about putting a string on this and hang it up against the wall, so it's just so that I have it. This one's gonna put on the other side of this, on this flap on the other side. And I think that is it. Oh, I forgot. 2 things. Okay, my tongs, right there. And I got this at the Dollar Tree store. It's a candle holder, and with Mickey Amelia's out. You go to a website. The only one I don't think she has done is Llamas. I can't pronounce the other word, I'm sorry, unless I read it. And each season that she does a video on, she does like a little spell work, what have you. And there's free printables, um, that she has a link on. And you just put these, you can use, you get to color them. I'm so sorry, I'm just bumbling my words today. And yeah, I colored it and put tape, those package tapes. Yeah, I just use those. And there you go. I got a Samhain candle holder for $1. I'll put you here for now. I think I'm going to put my Athame right there. No, maybe not. Don't like that. Here. Yeah. Oh. Specialty tea light candles. 2 of these. I have 3. I ended up snatching these before I left Connecticut. Got 3 of these pumpkin. So I'm just going to use 1. So just out of curiosity, which one, if you had to pick one, comment on the bottom and pick which one you would choose for this year. Yellow, like a mustard yellow, burnt copper orange, or black. So I think for Samhain, I'm going to use this. And this is big enough to put it in the candle. So I will be inscribing it of what I want to bring. So I haven't quite figured it out yet. I got a couple weeks. So, that was a big thud. Wow. Okay. It fits nicely, and you can see it. You might see the wick. The black kind of camouflage is really good. I'm gonna get the yellow one just to have you see. It's gonna be a big bang. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, see? Fits perfect. I'm gonna use the black this year. I'm thinking of inscribing it tomorrow, day of the full moon. These are a lot of candles in here, as well as in the other 3 other places. So, this is a very dark brown. I think I will use I know I have another one of these somewhere. Here, vehicles. You know what? I'm going to use these instead. I can't find another one. I know I have another one of these. There's just somewhere. So I'll use these beeswax. Got the Samhain casting herbs by the Shabby Witch. I am loading the edges of the candle holder to help hold these candles. When you light these, obviously you don't leave the house or anything like that. And let's see, add this to it. Maple leaf oil. And of course, common sense, don't leave candles burning. Don't leave the house. Make sure you're near. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy this little going along with me while I set up my altar for Samhain. I like to do mine a little early, not the week of. Just get the energy flowing and everything else. So I hope you enjoy this, and you guys have a blessing full moon, and you will see me soon, hopefully next week. Okay? Blessings.